I needed people to test Caridin's traps. There's no way to break through except by trial and error. Pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. There are sacrifices.
Now's better than later. Let's see what you're made of! So you can get off my back.
Death to all pigeons!
More blood. Where's the next one? All right, all right. Got it. I'll get on it. Now better than later. And thus I'll get on it.
Finally, we get to the good part. And another eats dust.
I'll get on it. All right, all Get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Run while you still can! Got it.
You like that?
They'll never see me coming.
Ah, another battle approaches.
Begin the onslaught.
Say your prayers.
Cross me you a ladder so you can get off my back? This'll be fun! Got it. Alright, alright. Now better than later. You're hopeless! I see a trap. I see a trap.
Time for
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
I'm a battle
scream for mercy!
Let us end this! I'll get on it. Got it. Now's better than later.
You're gonna get yours!
You'll get no mercy from me! Got it. Ah! No mercy!
If I see another pigeon, I will kill it.
Now's better than later. I'll get on it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right.
Death to all pigeons.
This is the part I like.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Look here. Done now. Are you happy? Finished. Now what do you want?
Yeah, that's it. Time to end their pathetic little existences.
Got it.
Yeah.
Done. Anything else? That about wraps it up. Done now. Are you happy? It is done. Got it.
Now we get our hands dirty.
What in horror as I rip you apart! Let's see what you're made of! Finished. Now what do you want? Done. Anything else? Now's better than later. Got it. All right, all right.
Hurry.
That about wraps it up.
I cannot be defeated.
Done now. Are you... You happy?
My name is Caridin. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Caridin, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? It has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. But she does not understand its danger. If the anvil is not destroyed, you condemn hundreds of living souls to continue in agony for another 1,000 years. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. It was an option I could offer warriors who would volunteer to defend their homeland, and some took it. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes. No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the anvil. It must not be used again!
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has. As long as the anvil exists, it may be used to create slaves, and it will be used. Why seek a more difficult path when another, easier path is available? Help me destroy it! No! I cannot allow you to do this! To me, golems! Defend the anvil, whatever the cost!
I cannot be party to this. Caridon, I am yours to command.
Time for some exercise, I see.
Finally, we get to the good part.
Is it time to kill something? I'll get on. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. I'll get on it.
Show them no mercy! Cross me and you shall pay!
Get your hands on the anvil!
This'll be fun. Got it. Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
So be it.
Orders.
All right. Now's better than later. I shall do it. Is it time to kill something? I'll get on it.
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Here it is, the Anvil of the Void. So sweet, such power.
You found the anvil. Are you happy now? Maybe we could go back to Orzammar, share the good news.
Look at it. It was worth it, all of it. The Anvil is everything I thought it would be.
I should have known. I thought that once you had the anvil, you'd be satisfied.
Perhaps I could use it now. A reward for defeating Caridin. You wanted a crown, no? Or have you set your sights higher than the petty kings of Orzammar? You showed which side you were on when you destroyed that golem. Don't get all high and mighty now. I'll make you the crown. Take it to Orzammar and dispose of it as you will. There it is. An ugly lump of hot metal to go over a couple of empty heads. Now leave. It will take me some time to fully realize the mysteries here. Once Orzammar settles on its petty king, have him send for me. When next you lead your armies against the Archdemon, they will be shielded by a tide of steel men.
I hope this makes you happy, Branka. I don't think you understand what it cost to get you here.
Oh, stuff a rag in it, Oghren. Move on. Find a few whores. Sodding stone, I never thought you'd be the pining type. Now be gone. Perhaps if I activate the lyrium ore in the principal node.
Well, I guess you both got what you wanted. Hope it was worth the cost. We should get back to the city now. Share the news. Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Aeducan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
Well, Warden, what news do you bring?
Branka still lives. Though she's mad as a nug at a tanner shop. She finally found the Anvil of the Void, and chose to stay in the deep to work it. She tasked this Grey Warden to give her crown to Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors as a first in a millennium to lead a Golem army against a blight.
I would like to believe Ogren's word, but it's well known the Grey Warden is Balin's hireling.
Silence! Then tell us, Grey Warden, which king did Paragon Branka endorse?
At last, this farce is ended, and I can take my rightful place on my father's throne.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
Do you acknowledge me as king?
I cannot defy a paragon. The throne is yours, King Balin.
Then as my first act as king, I call for this man's execution. Guards, seize him! I will return to my palace to gather my generals and prepare our forces for the surface. I will see you there, Warden. You have my gratitude for all you have done for me. You have proven yourself and more, Warden. Without your aid, I would not have taken this throne so smoothly or so soon. His name need not pass your lips again. I've already sent a mission to Branka. I'm certain by the time you call for us, I can send you a vanguard of golems for your army. Since you did more than I expected, I offer a personal reward as well. This was a mall favored by my brother Trian. Take it with you, as a reminder of your ties to Orzammar. Now, I have much to do. If there is nothing else... Good luck, Warden. May we both crush our enemies. You are stone-carved, Warden. I've never seen the like. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly. You'll have us too. Indirectly. Our place is here. But when you break the Blight, we'll make sure the Darkspawn have a fine welcome home. It's more guaranteed than any Surfacer's had. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig? You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the Assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father's throne has been recorded in the memories. But I apologize. You do not know me nearly as well as I know you. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. Is there something more I can help you with? What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once. Most impressive, Warden. King Balin's ascent to his father... Is there something more I can help you with? That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition? He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzamar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more? I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
My name's Orta, after the old Orton house. They gave our seat back, and the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
News of the hour. Balin is king. Future of Orzammar...
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right.
At last, the rightful king. I'll take.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my Ruck? Crazy. Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home? Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork, the first shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Spare a few bits for an old man.
Give me a moment. By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, what you call it, daylight.
We have a king. The gold will flow again. All is well if trade is open. I'll take business over a caste I've never known any day. Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
You couldn't hurt me if you...
You hear about this son of Marek? Some bastard from Redcliffe, I hear. Are we supposed to be impressed?
They've opened the gates. We're free to go in
almost
again.
gave up, but where was I going to go?
Oh, you want to see some of the best previously owned equipment in... Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less? Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy. Oh, of course.
So can you surrender to a Darkspawn? Do they take prisoners?
I hear they eat you.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for? I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome. No, I imagine not. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you. That smell. This is Antivan leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely. Thank you. But I'm not finished admiring them yet. Can you smell that? Like rotting flesh. Just like back in Antiva City. Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two. A bowl of fish chowder and a corrupt politician. I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Oh, how dear of you.
You have my thanks. You have my thanks.
Interesting.
How nice.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift! It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure.
Oh, how dear of you.
Interesting. 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 Interesting.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. A fine gift. You have my thanks. Most kind.
It'll do, sure.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure.
You have my thanks. We are better with every step you take.
Yes.
Yes.
Warden?
Yes.
Yes.
Thunder Humper.
Isn't there something better we could be doing? Killing things, perhaps?
Yes. Nope. I don't think so.
Yep. The waiting around part is awesome.
As you say.
Your wish?
And so you return. Lovely Morrigan has at last found someone willing to dance to her tune. Such enchanting music she plays, wouldn't you say? Aw, how disappointing. You think you're the first to come, full of righteousness and bluster. If only that were so. From you, I expected more. Ah, but it is an old, old story. One that Flemeth has heard before, and even told. Let us skip right to the ending, shall we? Do you slay the old wretch as Morrigan bids, or does the tale take a different turn? Choice. There is power in choices, as there is in lies. I shall give you one of each. Morrigan wishes my grimoire? Take it as a trophy. Tell her I am slain. We believe what we want to believe. It's all we ever do. It's far easier this way, don't you think? The lies are always more fun.
Yes, fun. Tricking Morgan. Oh, who am I kidding? That does sound fun. I'm a bad man.
A tangled web you weave, Warden. I hope it's for good cause.
The book is inside the hut, with notes and spells enough to make even Morrigan blush with delight. You and I will not meet again. That I guarantee.
Most kind.
Finished. Now. It is done.
Change your mind already? I change knickers less quickly. Wouldn't we all, alas? Back to this again. Sabers rattling and jaws firmly planted on the floor. Oh, do something. Then do leave an old woman in peace. So many visitors. Next they'll be putting in a road, maybe an inn. Ha!
Mother's real grimoire, is it? I am glad you were able to find it after all. My thanks for retrieving it. I shall begin studying it immediately and unlock the power that it holds.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God.
Those stung with 100 arrows.
They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet... Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's Board? Well-armed individuals that visit the rectory tend to be here for that. Chanter Rosamond is tireless and resolute in her duties. I'm sure you can find something of interest on her board. I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste. I have always been fascinated with history. What better place to indulge that than the birthplace of the Maker's prophet? To be the curator of this chantry and to be so young. I fight a battle with pride, and hopefully the Maker can forgive my occasional defeat. The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds. A hawker on the street will claim to have an actual finger bone of Andraste. In this city alone, you could make the skeleton of 10 prophets from fingers alone. Curators often accept them as genuine. I worry about the authenticity of even our most holy artifacts. Thriving, especially in a holy city like Denrim. When I was a curator of a much smaller chantry in Orlais, I thought that false relics slipped through because of laziness. But the life of the cloth is never an easy one, and that explanation always seemed hollow to me. Now I believe it's the seduction of the divine. We all want a personal connection to the Maker. We want to believe that what we hold in our hands is the actual sandal that slipped from Andraste's foot before the fires consumed her. Faith is of the heart, not of the head. When the heart is ungoverned by reason, charlatans have powerful tools to deceive. And often close to heretical. But I believe that the truth only increases the awe of the Maker and his prophet, not demean it. Even false symbols have the power to inspire, but it seems every year we fall more out of touch with the real Andraste. Certainly, my research indicates that all of the ashes were gathered into a pot or urn, but it's been lost for centuries. That doesn't stop hawkers from selling pinches of the ashes of Andraste to gullible pilgrims. The real ashes may still be hidden somewhere, though it's possible the urn broke. Of course, enjoy your visit to the chantry.
What? No mention of dessert? Surely this...
All men are the work of our Maker's hand, from the lowest slave to the highest.
Done. Anything else? I can't do that. I can't do that.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you? Certainly. Welcome back. You looking for fine armor? No, no, he can't.
Did I hear right? You are a woman. You have drake scales? Look at this, Heren. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the, customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately. I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it?
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Heren. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
Done now. Are you happy?
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden? The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Arl Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot. And Arl Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot. With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it. What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular, establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous. The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Dwarven... Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road. I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me. Every piece comes... Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar. You won't...
Tis all junk, just as I... Is that an authentic chastened tribal fertility carving?
Welcome to the wonders of Thedas. We carry items crafted by the Circle, as well as a variety of antiquities. Is there anything you would like to see?
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying.
That just about settles it then, doesn't it? The Queen will have the banner on all lined up soon.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage. There's been an elven uprising. Nightfears even have the gall to attack the Jarl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the Regent appointed Rendin Howe of Amaranthine the new Jarl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. It's a mess in there. When things are put back in order, the gates will be reopened. Now on your way.
Look at
That
what
about
that
wraps it
woman's
up.
wearing. Is she drunk, or does she just have bad taste?
What?
My shift's nearly over.
Who? She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecilia let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same poise, the same air of nobility.
Finished.
child.
Now what do you want?
I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty
Done.
and mean.
Anything else?
Complete degenerates. Then, there are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cicely.
Why, thank you, Leliana. It is very kind of you to say that.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden. The captain sends his regards.
I'm a Crimson Ore. Which way you looking over with you?
When? Is this yours?
Yes? What?
I once did a stint.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Fun times.
Stop playing games, Isabella.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right?
I think you forget
Glad he
who
hasn't
you are
forgotten
speaking
about
to.
us.
I will
The
give you a
mercenaries
chance
are
to
right
leave
there.
quietly.
If you're here about
You brazen hussy. Someone needs to put you in your place.
Oh, you can do better than that, can't you? Ah, a Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one. Now, what can I do for you, my dear? I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. As I said, it is better to avoid being hit, and it is best not to get into fights at all. All right, I can see you're busy. Perhaps later then?
Make a chantry temp. I could have handled it.
That about wraps it up.
Thanks. I think I need to go hide somewhere.
I can't do that.
What's the password? Come in, quick.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Payton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender. For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tennant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Something is coming. Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Let's see some blood!
Now's better than later.
You're not allowed.
Oh,
this should be good.
Run while you can. Cross me and you shall pay. Tear them apart.
Excellent.
I can't do that. Done now. Are you happy?
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? You have a point there. Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
I see enemies ahead.
All is,
This'll be fun. And thus I cloak my naked woman.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
You will learn fear me.
All right.
Go to the Pearl. Remember, don't kill the troublemakers, just knock them unconscious. And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the Market District. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Of course.
Enemy ahead. Watch out.
I'll get on it. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
Back!
All right. I'll get on it. Got it.
Push them back!
Now's better than later. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I approve.
It is done. I'll get on it. Got it. Now's better than later.
Die already!
Excellent.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter. You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker, all that time in Ban Loren's prison, and I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar. I know, even had Logain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Cailan, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens. He didn't get the chance. Duncan was so busy with the new recruits and keeping Logain at bay. Whatever his reasoning, it's me Cailan entrusted it to. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
But you said Cailan entrusted it to you.
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there. The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
The events at Ostagar still haunt my thoughts, Warden, and no doubt Alistair's as well. If that is where we are headed, I think it best that we accompany you.
It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Cailan's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Twisted creatures!
You will not win!
Alright. I'll go. Now's better than later. Got it.
Be careful! Push them back! Let us hit them!
I'll get on it.
As you like.
So you can get off my back. All right, all right. Got it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now,
I'll try to be merciful.
You're hopeless! Ha-ha! Let's see what you're made of! Begin the onslaught!
ready. They won't know what hit them.
I am your death!
Ready. Immediately.
What is your command?
Oh, this should be good.
Breaking a sweat already? Ha! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Now.
Cross me and you shall pay!
I shall do so, immediately.
Make a preservers!
Time to die!
Defend yourself!
Run while you can!
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Begin the onslaught! Too easy!
All right, all right.
and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm
Yes.
Yes.
Got it. Now's better than later.
Let's see what you're made of!
I'll get on it.
All right, let's go!
Something about returning here makes me feel old, Wyn.
And what exactly are you implying, Alistair?
What? What? Nothing. No, I just thought...
You just thought I might be an expert at feeling old and could share some sage
Now's better
advice.
than later.
I just mean that I was a different...
You can get off my back.
We were all a little bit younger the last time we were here.
Got it. I'll get on it. Now's better than later. Excellent!
What's the... matter, Alistair?
I don't know, it just feels wrong to find this here. Poured over by darkspawn and thick with their rot. It was his.
I know, I feel it too. But he is not the first king to ever fall in battle, or even the first to fall to the darkspawn.
Yes, but this wound cuts deeper.
And it will bleed longer. But we must keep moving. No doubt the darkspawn are eager to give us plenty more reasons to mourn.
Twisted creatures!
Alright, alright.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later.
Alright.
I'll get on it.
Alright.
I'll get on it.
Let's grab some glory!
Now's better than later. Done now. Are you happy? Twisted creatures! They'll never see me coming. Can I get you a ladder? You can get off my back.
Right then.
On your guard, wretch! Just... Call me the Reaper! All right, all right.
I'll get on it.
You'll get no mercy from me!
Now it's better than this. I'll get on it. I'll get on it.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Now's better than later. That about wraps it up.
So it's true. He had convinced the forces of Orlais to ally against the Darkspawn.
Empress Celine was merely awaiting his response.
A response that never came, and now never will, thanks to Loghain's treachery.
Never is a long time, Alistair. Give it time, and let cooler heads prevail. There will be peace between us yet.
Well, I hope you live to see it, Wynne.
And I hope
Got it. Alright, alright. And thus I cloak my naked villain. I'll get on it. I see a trap. Twisted creatures! Now's better than later. They'll never see me coming. Finished. Now what do you want?
Just die already!
Watch out.
Oh, Darkspawn. Great.
A little backstabbing never hurt anyone. I'll get you about so you can get off my back. Now's better than later. Got it. I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic! I see a trap. All right, all right. They'll never see me coming. I see a trap. I see a trap. I see a trap. I'll get it. Can I get a ladder so you can get off my back? Got it. I'm sorry. Am I too quick for you? Thus I clothe thy wicked villainy.
It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive!
Now's better than later. Got it. I'll get on it.
Alright, alright.
Got it. Can I get you a ladder? Get off my back.
Up there, the Tower of Ishal. Let's do this.
A little backstabbing never hurt anyone.
It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive!
Get off my back.
This'll be fun!
Alright, alright. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? A little backstabbing never hurt anyone.
A bit more dying, please!
Well, that's one less to worry about.
Done. Anything else? And thus I cloak my naked villainy. Got it. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Now better than later. Got it. Alright. I'll get on there.
Take that!
Now's better than later. Alright. This will be fun. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back. Got it. Alright.
Ugh, down the hole and into the deep. I don't even want to imagine where that leads.
Now's better than later.
Someone's gonna fall, and it sure won't be me! You're hopeless!
Excellent! This is a nasty one. Excellent! I'll get on it. Now's better than later. nasty one. Got it.
Let's see what you're made of!
Now better than later. Got it. I'll get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Look, Darkspawn.
I'll get on it. Now's better than later. A little backstabbing never hurt anyone. Get your ladder so you can get off my back. Got it. Finished. Now what do you want? Oh, this is a nasty one. I'll get on it. No end to these blasted things. All right. Let's see some blood! Ah! That's you! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? Now's better than later. Got it. All right. I'll get on it.
Take that!
There it is. The last of them.
It has been a long day. By the lines around your eyes, I dare say you look as old as I.
And if I may say so, milady, you appear to be getting younger by the day.
Be careful who you flirt with, young man. When you wake up beside me tomorrow morning, I'll be back to reminding you of your grandmother.
Beside you?
You heard what I said. It would not be the first time I woke to a younger man in my bed.
Are all women this evil and conniving when they grow old?
Just me, my dear. Just me. Alistair, are you all right?
Oh, they left him here to rot. We need to do something. He was a good man, who hoped too much, and died too young. He deserves what little honor we can afford to grant him.